What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you Tuesday, March 21st. Just here to address this situation that just happened. Austin Ekeler airing his grievances, saying that he is underpaid and overused, and I agree. I've been saying the same exact thing for more than a year now, probably more than a few years. I felt the same way about Melvin Gordon. It's the same situation that happened with Melvin Gordon, and whatever you want to say about him, we went 12-4 with Gordon. Things were clicking, and then we, didn't pay him, and we went back to 5-11 in a 3-year playoff drought. Last year we went 10-7 with Austin Ekeler being, the bell cow pretty much. Even though he wasn't, we were 30th in rushing. He gave us a ton of production, and he's asking for more money, and I think he deserves it. So yeah, I have some highlights, some videos, and some stats I'm gonna show you. But first, I'm just going to show you this one right here. This is a graph I made. Ekeler, Gordon in 2018, Barkley, McCaffrey, and Jamal Williams. Look at their yards. Very high producing yards. This is rushing yards and receiving yards combined. Very productive running backs. But then look at the dollars per yard. Ekeler and Gordon way lower than these two. And we all know Jamal Williams kind of signed a small deal. He's getting a little underpaid too. But look at them. They're both outperforming Williams as well. This makes so much sense if you know the Chargers. You would expect this, and it's a bad mark of an organization. And you're not going to run a successful organization like this. You're just not. So anyways, I'm drinking coffee right here. Cheers. All right. First of all, I'm going to show you Austin Ekeler highlights just so we know who we're talking about. Austin Ekeler, number 30, our main running back, doing work for us. Look at him. Does everything. Catch the ball. These highlights go. Look at him breaking tackles. Just so productive. So he's a security blanket for Justin Herbert. I know he wasn't the best rusher, but he made plays. Look at him. He's such a good player. Such a good player, man. And we're going to skimp this guy after all the years that he's played for us. It's just not good. Just not right. Look, this is only 2 games. This highlight tape is 8 minutes long. I could just skip in here and watch this guy do work. Look at these highlights. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that determination. Let's watch one more. Let's watch one more highlight. Austin Ekeler on the goal line. See if we can punch it in. Oh, receiving, dipping out. Great catch. Get the ball in there. He's a great player, guys. So anyways, listen to what he says about his contract.
That the Chargers kind of put a block on the talks of extension. And so it's like, okay, well, if you don't see me in your long-term future right now, then give us the opportunity to go talk and see if someone else might. So that's how I see it. It literally has nothing to do with the relationship. Like I've made a great relationship there, like grown there. That's where I started, right? And so I want to be there, but on the right terms, because I know, look, I can't play forever. I think I could play for a long time. Just the way I play and the way I treat myself and my mentality. There's not a lot of 5'8" running backs doing what I'm doing, and there's a reason behind that. It's mostly right here.
Mm-hmm. So I'll leave it right there. Austin Ekeler, he's trying to walk the line. He's trying not to sour his relationship with this team. I applaud him for that. But he knows he's putting in so much work, and he feels like they're not giving him enough. He feels treated unfairly. And, a player, you have to treat these players like humans, like men, with respect. You got to listen to them. You got to take them seriously. If they feel, if they are, a little upset, we have to address that, make them happy again. You're not going to run a good organization when players are not happy, when they're feeling disrespected. That is the mark of a terrible organization, and it's happening here, just like it happened to Melvin Gordon. And I'm gonna show you now. This is Melvin Gordon. This is in 2018. We went 12-4 with him. Just watch this.
The other Melvin Gordon. Special. I think it was right before the half, and I was trying to corral him. I think it was a screen.
Goes underneath to Gordon on the screen. 30. Cuts upfield. 35, 40.
Just look at him. The beast, the determination. Look at that. He's trying to freaking dominate. He's just giving everything he has to this team. Physical. He's a runner. Productive. the cornerstone of, our team, of a good team. He was Philip Rivers' security blanket. 12-4 before the holdout, after the holdout, 5-11, and Philip Rivers' career just dwindled out after that. This guy is a huge part of the team. Just a beast. We cannot keep disrespecting these running backs. They're giving us so much production, so much effort. They're showing up. They're reliable. You don't just toss these guys out. You don't just tell them to shut up and play. That's awful. That's terrible. So look at him. Look at him. He looks like the essential running back. Why would we let him go? Why would you let this guy go? Pay the dude. Come on. You want to win? You want to win a Super Bowl? This is the type of player that helps you win. You want to just, skimp him and then go back to square one and just start all over? Dude, we're going to be waiting forever for a Super Bowl if we run the team like this. Tom Telesco is a garbage GM. I'll say it right now. Look at his track record. And a big part of it is, again, these players are feeling disrespected. They're being asked to do too much. They're not being paid enough. I'll show you this video right here about Melvin Gordon explaining his situation. All right, let's listen to this.
Everybody think like they offered me a 4-year deal, but it wasn't a 4-year. They just signed it was like a 2-year, and it was just like, I don't know, it was a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, bro. But it just didn't go out how I thought it would be. Like, people thought I just didn't want to come back, but I did. And then I was pissed because the fans kind of turned their back on me, so I started talking my joint.
It's crazy how things happen that fast, huh?
Bro,
it hurts.
Turn their back on you,
It
bro.
hurts.
Turn their back. I mean, they turned their back on me the first
Fucking
year.
sad.
I had a rough year.
Fucking
and then,
sad.
won them back. But I was Charger to the fullest, though.
He was
I hated
dedicated.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, bro, that didn't have
Terrible.
a vote. I was
Brings a tear to my eye almost.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
You
how
live in college in the NFL.
I love you,
bro,
Melvin
pretty
Gordon.
much, bro.
Yeah.
They was
We
just
miss
crazy,
you, bro.
bro.
We miss you.
When I'm done
I love
playing,
you too, Austin
I'll
Ekeler.
come back on here and I'll explain the story to you, bro. It's crazy, bro. How
For real?
the whole,
How it got manipulated?
everything happened, bro. Everybody think they offer.
So clearly, you could see that he's feeling disrespected, happening to Austin Ekeler and to Melvin Gordon. Why does this keep on happening? A good GM, a good organization, that doesn't really happen, at least not a lot, not consistently. And it's happening again. It seems like we're in a cycle now. And we're going to probably let go of Ekeler, or he's going to come back unhappily just like Gordon did. We're probably going to win less games if that happens. We're maybe going to draft a new running back, and we'll probably do the same to this new running back unless we break out of the simulation, If a guy's giving you so much production, you pay the guy. You treat him with respect. Look at these stats. Again, look at it. Look at the yards that they're giving us. The production on par with Barkley, with McCaffrey. Jamal Williams down here, I just added because he's a little different tier. He's still a workhorse, but less so. And then look at, why are they making so little? Why, we can't, they deserve more. They just deserve more. It just is what it is. Big reason is because we're not supporting them. They don't have the backups that are capable of taking the load off them. There's no one to relieve the pressure, Look at the draft picks. Isaiah Spiller, we drafted last year. Didn't really do anything. Look, 41 yards. I mean, he's young. We're going to hope he develops. But 41 yards, that's not a backup, man. The year before, Larry Roundtree, he's in his career, 106 yards. Come on, man. That's not good enough. That's not a viable backup. Josh Kelly, the best one. He got 287. I don't know when that was, but he didn't even break 400 yards this past season. He's our best backup, but again, not even 400 yards. Not enough, not consistent. He was injured a lot, wasn't there. It's just putting too much pressure on these running backs, Austin Ekeler and Melvin Gordon before him, and not giving them enough respect, not, paying them enough, underpaying them, overusing them. Same thing is happening with Justin Herbert. He threw it fourth most times in the year in the NFL history, but we all know Justin Herbert will get his money. Ekeler and Melvin Gordon maybe won't get their money. They won't get paid, and that's the problem, guys. So, that's about all I have to say. You look at, Tom Telesco's tenure. It's been a disappointment, ups and downs. We're not just going to accept failure. There is reasons why we win, and there's reasons why we lose. And the reasons why we lose is because we can't keep our players happy. We can't manage the roster. We are lacking in a lot of areas, run game, run defense, and now we're not going to treat our biggest playmakers, properly. So, I think I said what I have to say here. The root of all problems, I think, okay, it's the owners, the who run the team, but it's Tom Telesco, been here 10 years, too long, not enough results. We were 12-4, and he just took us back to the dumps. Like, dude, it's been 10 years, bro. Enough of this. We got to wake up. We got to treat our players better. It starts with the player relations, with respect. That's the first thing in a successful organization, is respect to the players. The players need to feel happy, in a good mentality. It shouldn't feel like it's them versus the organization. This is team, them with the organization, being supported, given what they want, make them happy so that they're really going to give their best effort for us. Without that, it's just broken. It's just a broken team, and just not well run. It's just, it's the combination of underpaying these guys and missing on too many draft picks, not filling out the roster, not giving them enough support. We're not supporting these guys enough. We're not paying them enough to make up for that lack of support either. It's either you support them by taking the load off them, relieving the pressure from them, get them backups that are good, that can take the ball out of their hands, or you pay them like a stud workhorse Saquon Barkley, Those two. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have both of those things. They're going to leave. Anyone would be unhappy with that. And you may say, yeah, he needs to play out his contract, but they feel overused and underpaid. They have grievances. We need to listen to them, respect them. When a team thinks that they're overpaying a player, they'll cut them. They'll just send them on their way. They'll tell them to pack their bags. Players can't do that. This is how they do it. It's not built in their favor, and that is gonna create bad attitudes, bad energy, bad vibes in the organization, and it's going to keep us down. That is going to keep us down, guys. So I'm going to chug this coffee. I'm going to wrap this up real quick. Fucking spilled hella. Guys, number one thing, respect our players, treat them respect, support them, listen to them, take them seriously. It doesn't mean give them everything that they want, overpay them, but be fair, listen to them, respect them, be considerate. Don't just dismiss them and tell them to shut up and play. That's fucking horrible. That's awful. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. So first thing, gotta respect our players, build that respect, build that trust, build a good energy, good vibes in this organization, make players want to play for us. And two, that's actually it. That's it. Just build a physical team that supports the players. We're not piggybacking on a few of these players to just, overstrain them and just carry us. No, you build the whole thing. Respect, support, depth. All these things are so important, And yeah, that's really about it, guys. I just keep seeing this bad management, bad player relations with this team, the Chargers, and it just cannot go on if we want to be successful, guys. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. I still love this team. I'm doing this. I'm being angry here because I want this team to be better. I want to push us for a Super Bowl. You're not going to get to the Super Bowl if players are being disrespected and players are unhappy. You're just not gonna. Players need to be in a all-in mentality, buy into the team, and make things happen. Give their best effort. That we don't want bad ideas in their heads while they're playing, in the back of their minds. They're thinking about money. No, we don't want them to be thinking about that. So we want good vibes, respect. That's all it is, really. That's the first thing. And players, Melvin Gordon liked my tweet because that's the real shit. Any player would agree with me on this, And don't let the mainstream speakers twist the narrative that the players are evil. the team is winning by shorting them, by cheaping out on them, by, it's not us versus them. It shouldn't be that way. It's listen to the players, don't just take the team's side and just think that underpaying our players is good because, we're saving money. Has it worked for us? Has it won us? What has it won us? Hasn't won us anything. Nothing. So things got to change, guys. I think it's our GM. He either needs to change or he needs to leave. Tom Telesco, if you're listening to this, I don't think you can change. I hope you can change. But if you're going to do the same stuff, you should really just pack your bags. You should have packed your bags a long time ago. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. We need to run this team differently. Run the team differently. It's pretty bad. I still love this team. I can't stop loving this team. I'm upset because I love this team too much and I see it doing bad things. So that's it. Chargers truther, I'm out. That's some real shit.